Hi, this is Lloyd, Paw Pals TV, and I am in Grand Saline today with my friend Judy Sigle. You and I got hooked up by Pam Barker.
Yes.
I love her.
Yes.
I actually have one of her puppies.
Yes, she told me she was very allergic to it, and you were the one that helped her out.
And I could not, I couldn't let that dog go. I was so in love. I fell in love. But she told me that you had a situation with a doggie that you found. So tell me the whole story. What happened?
So on December 30th, we were going to Mineola to go do some shopping, and we saw this dog on the corner of a very busy intersection about a mile away, and it seemed like it was not in the right place. He was scared and skittish and running back and forth across the road.
Lord.
And my husband said, when we come back, if that dog's still there, we better get it, because I don't want to see it dead, you know, the following day there, because it just doesn't know what it's doing. So we took him home, and that was a Saturday, and we could tell he was sickly.
Okay.
On Monday, we took him right to the vet. We made sure he had no chip. The vet hadn't had any calls about somebody missing a shepherd. We had posted on Facebook asking if anybody in this area is missing a shepherd, and there was no responses. Nobody knew whose dog it might be. So we took him there, and he was diagnosed with parvo.
Oh, wow.
And the vet kind of didn't have much hope. He was more or less, some dogs come in and they look like they're going to die right there and they recover, and then other dogs come in and they're walking and they end up dying. So he said he couldn't tell me how he was going to do.
Wow.
He had a hookworm and he was grossly underweight.
Oh my gosh.
You could see his rib cage and his haunches were exposed.
And this was in December?
December 30th,
okay.
Yes. So we took him home. We tried to get him better, but he wasn't responding well. So we had to go back on Wednesday and get fluids. But what they wanted us to do, it was a little vial, and they wanted us to give 8 shots at a time, twice a day. And after the second shot, Sandie was yelping, and I felt very guilty giving him that many injections.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that.
I have a friend that's an ER nurse.
Thank goodness.
That I told her what I had to do. I wanted to know if I was doing it right, because maybe I wasn't doing it right. Yeah. And she said, no, you're doing it right, but that seems just inhumane. That just doesn't, that seems cruel.
To have that many?
Yes, that many shots. She goes, I can do an IV if I can get my friends to get me all the stuff that I need, you know.
Okay.
So she came over, a bunch of her nurse friends that work in the ER came up with tubing and supplies and everything.
Are you serious?
Yes, and she came over and we shaved his front paw, and she put a little IV in there, and he got a bag and a half, but then he was doing so well, we were walking him and the IV fell out. So so that night, I guess I forget what night that was, Thursday night. By Thursday night, we went back and she tried to hook him up again. We drove to her house in Lindale and tried to hook him up again, but he was too aware.
Okay.
So it didn't work, but he was so much better from having the IV that he started eating.
Oh my gosh.
You know, because he was on anti-nausea medicine, so he wouldn't keep throwing up, because he had bloody stools and throwing up. He wasn't keeping anything down. But then he started eating again, and he started acting like a normal dog again. So
$700 later.
Yeah, and I think Joe was joking the other day that he thinks it's up to $900.
It probably is.
Between the food and the treats and stuff. And but we took him back last Monday to the vet, and I think the vet was surprised to see him again. And he had gained almost 7 pounds. So that's pretty good in 5 weeks. Whoever had him crate trained. He has not messed once in the crate.
Okay.
His crate is outside right now because my husband doesn't believe in inside dogs.
Okay.
So only when he was sick, and he was the one who brought him in.
Okay. Wow.
But you know, he's comfortable back there, and it's obvious he knows what a crate is. He goes in it very peacefully. You put a blanket over, and he goes to sleep, and he doesn't get out until you get out and get him again for a walk. So he knows that. He knows some commands. He knows sit, and especially if it's for a treat, right?
So I don't know what kind of experience that he had before he got to you guys.
Right.
But the experience that he's had since he's been with you and Joe, your husband.
Yes.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate and love what you're doing.
Well, you know, it's part of being Christian, right? And being a good person. You know, it's about humans and
are we not their
dogs.
stewards?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have any word for themselves. And that's one of the reasons
And
why
God
I think
did
we
create
did it.
them first, okay? And
Like I said to Joe, that God put us in front of this dog for a reason.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
you and
Thank
Joe.
you for the connection and hoping to find him a good home.
I hope so too. At the end of the day, the reason why I do Paw Pals TV is because of people like you.
Thank you.
Okay, it means the world to me. You have no idea. So thank you for being a Paw Pal and for caring so much for Sandie. If you're interested, again, the contact information's on here. Just all of that I ask is, for the love of God, just be a Paw Pal, spay, neuter, microchip. Okay, take care of your animals, and if you have a problem, contact us. We'll figure out a way to fix it. Okay, for their sake. This is Lloyd with Judy Sigle. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.